What's going on? Welcome back, JSN sports fans. If you haven't already, definitely hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, also hit that notification bell. It would help me out, and I really appreciate it. Well, this weekend, I was watching UFC fights, which I love watching UFC fights. I actually enjoy that more than I do boxing. UFC is much better than boxing, in my opinion. Just from the standpoint of quantity and quality. They have a lot of good fights. The undercards are good. It's way more entertaining than boxing, to me. Boxing don't have any stars right now. Not too many. Where you want to stop what you're doing and go and watch it. But I digress. So I was watching Usman fight Covington, and there's a few things that I noticed. Let me know if you thought about this as well, but I saw Joe Rogan there in New York. Now, Joe Rogan went viral for basically saying he's not taking the, what you call a mandate. I'm not going to say what the word is. You can look it up, but you know what I'm talking about. So, I support him just like I support Kyrie Irving and any other person who thinks that way. I feel like it should be your choice. Mandates should not be in place. America right now is fighting for freedom. There's 24 states that actually sued the government about the mandates. But anyway, let's talk about New York and California. Mainly New York. They made this mandate where a lot of police officers lost their jobs, workers, essential workers who were heroes last year. They were heroes. And I like to say this. Do you remember The Dark Knight? When they said, you're the hero, you live long enough, you'll be the villain. That's what's going on with the people who's not trying to comply with the mandates. However, they were heroes when they didn't have any, to protect anyone, and they were out here working. Joe Rogan is working in New York. Why is that? Why is it that he gets to commentate on a UFC event, which is being broadcast on ESPN? Now, we all know ESPN fired quite a few people who were sideline reporters, workers who refused to comply with the mandates. Kyrie Irving works for Brooklyn Nets. They decided to suspend him because he didn't want to comply to the mandate. Now, what I don't like is all these athletes who used to be rebels coming up is all complying to the elites, like Shaquille O'Neal, Charles Barkley, which was one of the guys in the 80s who never really complied with society, but now he's part of the establishment. You have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who the media never liked. He never talked to the media. He chose a radical religion, which America was against, to get to a certain point where he's selling Frito-Lay's bad foods to the black community. And now he's part of the establishment. Then you have Magic Johnson as well. Magic Johnson saying that he would never do that to his team. But yet, in the 80s, you were sleeping with everybody and end up contracting HIV, but you still wanted to play. And you still forced your way to play, but you said you wouldn't put your teammates in harm's way. Especially back then when we didn't know too much about HIV virus. But I digress. So why is it that Kyrie Irving cannot play on his team and Stephen A. Smith get to bash him on TV saying he's stupid, and all these commentators are coming after him? But yet, Stephen A. Smith worked with Joe Rogan on the UFC card. Knowing Joe Rogan is not with the mandate, Joe Rogan gets to commentate and work and do his comedy there. Is this racism? Is this politics? Is this nepotism? Is it because he has $100 million? Do you agree with it? If Joe Rogan is able to work in New York and go into the venue without having the mandate, why can't Kyrie Irving work in the Barclays Center? And who else are they letting in New York who is not complying with the mandate, but they're throwing underprivileged people out of their jobs? They can't live a life by going to the gym and doing certain things that they were accustomed to. Tell me what you think about the video. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video.